Hey guys, this is Chivos and I'm back for another Football Manager video. Today we'll be looking at the Brighton game, but first things first, let's have a look at a bit of depth at the moment. So we're still here down at Milton Keynes, everything's still going fine. Ryan Hall will be back for our game next week. Unfortunately won't be back for today, he's still recovering from the broken toe. We'll go to the tactics so I can show you what. Still got the same 4-5-1 setup. We were playing the defensive setup not long after the Arsenal game, just because we had the big three clubs there, so we played defensive and the results weren't too bad. If you just have a look, last time I joined you was Arsenal. We lost 5-1 Man City, 4-0 Tottenham. Pretty heavy results. I will admit that was shocking, but Man United we only lost 1-0, which was great. Nottingham Forest was a 2-0 win. Reading was a 2-0 win. Drew 1-0 with Newcastle, and we've just beaten Southampton 1-0. Excellent result for us. So just quickly go back into the squad, and you'll see here Jose Antonio Caro is finding his way into the starting 11. He is only 23 years old, so it's good to get him working now. And he's at a 6.74 rating, not bad. So Caro's made his way in. Kamalo's back from the suspension, the red card, so he's back in the starting lineup. He's playing excellent this year as well. We've started to play Matt Tootle in the left back position. You see, he wants first team football, but I've been giving it to him as well, and he's really been proving his worth there. Hodgson is playing the right back position. He's 24 years old. He's been doing quite well as well. So back four is getting stronger with Trapp sitting behind them. So we did have David Martin play a few games. He did ask to leave the club, but I said, you've been a major part of the club's success and I'd like you to stay. So he opted to stay. Excellent news. Alright. There's a lot of talk around the club that Colback hasn't really been performing and everyone reckons it was a waste of money to buy him. I did bring him in for approximately 1.2 million, and I was playing as a left back, but now I've moved him to a central midfield position. As you see, I now play him as a box-to-box midfielder, and if you just have a look, his stats overall for a box-to-box midfielder are quite good, and since we've chucked him in there, he's been playing quite good, and I'm happy to keep him there. Marquette, on the other hand, is starting to play the advanced playmaker role, and he's developing really well. And if you see, he's only 20 years old, and he's a future prospect, but he's 20 and he's first team every week, which is excellent news for us. Right, on the other side, we got the deep line playmaker as Darren Potter. His stats are quite good for the deep line playmaker, so we've just decided to play him there. And we always tend to rotate him with Darius Dudka, because Dudka can fit in there as well. And also Tom Taylor is not bad. Since Ryan Hall's been out, he's been playing Fraser 5 in the attacking midfielder position. His stats are good, needs to work on his dribbling though, but he's very good up front there. And Reeves has taken the advanced playmaker role for the top attacking midfielder. If you just have a look at his stats, he's excellent for an advanced playmaker. Missing flair, but not bad. And Ricky Lambert's still sitting as a deep line forward. Just excellent stats all over for us there. So Ricky Lambert has scored quite a few goals for us at the moment. So you see, I'm not going to be able to bring it up, but that's alright. Yeah, he scored a couple goals. I'll just check his history actually, make it easy. He scored 11 goals with 6 assists, so he's not playing bad at all, which is excellent news. 7 rating. On the bench, David Martin, Jordan Spence, Tom Taylor, Jake Taylor, Edison Yordanov, who's been playing a lot better recently, Darius Dudka and Niall Ranger. Ryan Hall will get his starting 11 spot when he gets back, and also Dean Langton, Tom Flanagan, both on the bench. George Baldock and Christopher Dealer have come back from loan. That's just the team news. One thing I'd also like to point out, we go to Milton Keynes, we go to the boardroom, and if you just look here, I have chosen to expand the stadium. They're only going to expand approximately 3,000 seats, but I told the club that we needed that to happen because if it didn't happen, we fall behind our rivals, and they decided to do it, and that will be completed by the 24th of the 6th. So about another 3 months and that'll be done. So that's excellent news. One more thing, we just checked the board confidence while we're here. Club stature, they couldn't be happier. Alright, job status, obviously it doesn't cost much money to terminate me, so they don't care. Squad harmony is excellent, wages not good. Premier Division, they're very happy and they reckon it will finish mid-table. English FA Cup was a bit of a flunk, and Capital One Cup not bad. Job security overall is not bad. Obviously Jack Colback is the thing they're talking about. Argumang, he left and everyone thinks it was a good thing letting him go, and that's the way things go. We'll get into today's game now. Sorry, just the league table too. Man United 63 points with 2 games in hand, but Tottenham could easily take over. They've got 4 games in hand. If you look at the relegation battle, this is where we need to focus on. Reading on 19 points, Brighton on 24, Leicester on 25. We're on 12th, sitting in 35 points. So you see, we could push 10th this year, but it's going to be hard for us to get 9th, as Aston Villa have a 43 and 10 spots. Southampton have 36, so there's a 7-point gap there. So we'll finish the bottom half of the table, but we're currently 10 points off relegation, which is good news. And considering we are on the last run of the season, we're on the back straight, it's going to be good news. So without further ado, we'll get into today's game against Brighton. So I'm just going to start this lineup. I'm not going to change anything. I've got the subs all there. Everyone's needed, and so here we go. We'll start this, and I'll say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Now let's tell the boys I have faith in you. Just give them a bit more confidence, so we can get a bit of a performance for you. Alright, so yeah, as I said, we're on the back straight now. This is the 8 games to go, including this game. So that's a big thing for us this year. It's currently looking that we will stay out of the relegation. The board asked me to stay in the Prem, and I think we're going to stay in the Prem, no problem. Another thing to look at is the date is currently the 12th of March, so it's Regen Day. Tomorrow is Regen Day, so hopefully I'll snap up a few youngsters for free while I can, as Lambert comes on, and Lambert hits the bar. So hopefully I'll sign a few people on the Regen Day, a few hot prospects, maybe sell them off, whatnot. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I might also ask the board to upgrade the youth facility, as I feel if they upgrade the youth facility we'll have better youth intake, and to have better youth intake would really benefit the squad, because I'm spending too much money trying to get players in, which is not good, as Brighton score. Not good. Some bloke Stevens has found the net, and I really need to turn these highlights off because they just lag the video out a lot. I will remember to do that next time I record, hopefully. And that's been skipped. So they have another attacking chance, Brighton. And they've whipped the ball into Buckley, who's put it past Trapp. Trapp is having a blinder today, which is not good. So 23 minutes down, we're losing 2-0. I really should have put Ryan Hall into the squad. I know he's a bit tired, but he really could have helped us out here. I'm thinking at half-time, if nothing's really happened, I'll go to an attacking fluid. Just attacking fluid's a really good system, and it seems to work out with this formation. So looks like we're coming up on the half-time now, which we are. and not good news. Not good news at all. Alright, so tell the boys, show me something else in the second half, and we'll go to attacking fluid. So we'll start the second half. I won't make any changes. Just see if we can push a little further, get a goal. If we can get a goal, I have utmost confidence in the team to get it back, to get a draw out of this. But it looks like they have another highlight, which is not good news. It's never good news when that happens. Never good news. So this could be a big problem for us, because this pushes us further into the relegation zone. I definitely have to make a change now. Things aren't really working. So I'm going to change to attacking formation. I'm going to have to stick on Yordanov for Kolbach. I'll move Fyvie into a forward position. Also, Potter's quite tired, so I'll stick Taylor on for Potter. Just adds a bit more of a defensive option. So I see, obviously down the middle, they're really hammering us down the middle. So I'll try and play wider football. I think maybe if we stretch the wings, it might help us out a bit. But no guarantees. This is not a good result. The last few videos have been losses, which is not always good to watch. But it's just Football Manager. You can't always win. You can't always lose. It's just up and down all the time. So pushing now, near 80th minute, and still nothing from our side, which is horrible. I thought that we'd get a lot better performance out of this, but it's just not the way it's gone today, I guess. We're only playing Brighton, who are in the relegation zone, so they will be playing a lot stronger than us, I guess. They're more determined to get the win. Because if they get the win, that helps them stay out of relegation. But I'm not sure. I think next season I'll look at strengthening the defence a lot more. As if you look at the league table, just quickly, I know we're on 88 minutes. If you look at the league table, we've scored 40 goals, which is not bad. So I'll just quickly pause this game here. We have scored 40 goals, which if you look at the bottom half of the table, from 8th up have scored 40. The only other team to score 40 are Swansea. So you see, technically we're 8th on the goal scoring chart, or we're 9th on the goal scoring chart, which is excellent news, which means we score a lot of goals. Sitting on 9th, we score a lot of goals. But if you look at our goals against, Newcastle have 50, Cardiff 52, we're on 54. So we're about 6th in conceding. So our defence is not the best. So hopefully I can look to strengthen the defence towards the next season. I didn't make any transfers this season either, this window either, as Five gets the ball, puts it straight to Kushak. I didn't make any transfers as we do have the depth here, and there wasn't really anyone on the market that was really good. No one really wanted to leave to come to us because it is only our first season in the Prem, and they want us to establish ourselves before they join. And that ends the game with 3-0 loss, and I'll tell the boys, don't look back and worry about the result, we were just unlucky. And all positives there, which is good news. So that leaves us in 13th place for now. And we'll go to the fixtures. It is the back end of the season. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games to go, and they're all average teams. I wouldn't say they're all lower table teams. The only one that's above top 10 is Aston Villa and Everton. So there's 2 there, which could be problems. But I think Swansea, Cardiff, Norwich, QPR, Leicester, they're all going to be big games to help prove that we don't be relegated. But not a bad season. See, we started here. It's been a bit patchy, up and down, but we've got enough wins to have the confidence to be able to stay in the top flight. So I'll probably record the Leicester game just so that way you can see how the relegation battle went on, see if we did get relegated or not. And then after that, I will do a end of season review. So, if there's anything you'd like to leave, like a comment or anything, just stick it in the comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Smash the like button if you can, it really helps me get out there and make me more noticed in the Football Manager community. And I really appreciate you guys for watching, taking your time out to do this for me. My name has been Chivos. I have been your host for today, and I do hope to catch you guys again. I'll see you later.